Oh, hello everybody, and welcome back. It's 263Bs, and I am son of one, or Ed if you want to call me. That is my name. If you notice something different on the right side, bottom right side, I built that the bottom board and the top board, migratory board for this hive out of old bed slats that I had available. These are pretty interesting. I got maybe a 4-inch hole there, maybe 5-inch hole cut. The whole bottom board is built to be one piece, and the riser on the bottom of the box. I did the same thing with the top. And these girls, whew, they procrealized it. And guess what today is? Today is time for their hive treatment, veroa treatment to come off. I don't know if these girls are gonna like me today or not, but it ain't about like. It's about knowing that I love them and I'm trying to take care of them. Doesn't matter if they like me. They're wild animals. And that's full of nectar. That's being filled. Alright, so get here. I have some, oh, what we got here? What we got here? Where'd you come from? Huh? Come on, get off of there. Get out of there. You're mating whatever you are. Walking stick. I don't know, it wasn't a praying mantis. There's a walking stick. Full of nectar. Full of nectar. These girls are ready. These girls are getting ready. The next one looks like it's full of nectar. Pull out this verify. Yeah, all nectar. The next one was where some brood was at when I put these strips in. So they're done. And that's all honey on this side. I guess they moved it away from there. And that's all honey. These girls are starting to scare me now. They've been busy collecting, but I don't see a queen, which is only going to scare me here. They don't have any brood. Oh, nah, they got brood. They got brood. All shapes of larvae, some ready to get ready to hatch. Alright. So we're looking like we have brood. Yeah, we have eggs. Don't see the mama. I have a hard time finding mama because I never get a chance to mark them. I got a few of them that were marked, but I don't always get a chance to see the girls. And they don't like them things. Alright, and then there we go. Now they can finish working on that one. That's a slab. Would have been full if it weren't for that treatment on there. That's full. We got enough going on there. These girls are doing good. They're gonna do good. And that's all nectar. That's definitely all nectar, and they're pulling out the last frame. So what we have here is a decent hive. They're ready for winter. I don't see any extra food on here other than the honey. I don't see the bunch of pollen. A turd. That hurt. She being a smart ass stung me. Stung me in my thigh. Alright, so let me get over here and get a couple patties, small patties over here for this girl. And like I said before, on one of my other videos, I'm leaving the towel. So it does get warm every now and again. So feeding them is a precarious proposition. So we're gonna put a little bit on top of the hive beetle situations around here. And this thing fits perfect, snug, got a little gap on top. Alright, so they're ready. They're doing good for winter. Winter prep. I'm gonna check them a couple more times. I mean, we maybe got a couple more brood cycles before we have to worry about a whole lot. These got bees all the way to the top. And I believe this is part of the holly bunch as well. We gotta see what we got going here. It looks like mainly, okay, that's empty. That's empty. Well, actually they're pulling that. That's what they're doing on the pull. So they're starting to pull it out. This side is empty. And they're pulling this out. They're storing nectar. They're storing nectar. Because they got chintzy on this other side on the nectar. They got real thin top and the bottom a little thicker. And we got brood. Brood up top. Alright. A lot of nectar and some brood. Queens can't decide where they want to lay unless they backfill the bottom a little bit. And that's more brood. And a little bit of brood there. And brood there. That big old decides she's going to take up the top too. If I had an extra queen, I probably could have just pulled this one out, just went right ahead, and they're starting to pull nectar there. So we had nectar on both sides, and the rest is brood. So three and a half frames of brood up top. So this girl, yeah, she might be one of my holly girls. We got holly girls up here too. The holly girls do great. So sorry about all the tree limbs in your face. It's not seeing me, but hopefully you can see what I'm doing with the girls. That's light, fairly light. Well, not super light, but it's light. And these have treatment on them too. That might be why she wouldn't start laying up top. I had all these treatments in here, trying to get away from them after I pulled the honey. And maybe what happened. I'm thinking so. Okay. Here we have, they're starting to pull. Oh. Got these things stuck in my booties. It got me in a later date. Okay. I'm gonna try and squeeze up my sleeve. Later date things, that's what those are. Sting you now, you don't feel it, but then later on. And it is getting late, and I'm digging in them. I don't see nothing in the opens there. And that's a bunch of pollen. It may not be my hollies. They're wanting to bite me. I say bite. They're trying to sting me. Of course, I'm killing some too, so. Let me put some perfume on. They're getting up my sleeve somehow. I think it's about time for a new coat. New jacket. Yes, ma'am. I think that's where I'm headed, would get me some new jackets. Got some brood, a bunch of pollen. Oh, there's some pretty pollen in that. Woo. Almost looks like pixels. Brood all over that. Yeah, mama's in down here somewhere. Is the way they're acting. I'm gonna close them up because I'm getting them up my sleeves, which ain't too hospitable for me on this group here. I'm gonna try to mess with something a little bit calmer here for a minute. I'm gonna have a little bit of protein in here for them. I know they got a bunch of pollen in that one. It ain't, the whole hive ain't loaded. Ouch. So, those girls are in pretty good shape. Numbers are pretty good. I gotta do something about a different jacket. But let's see what we got in these newts. I'm gonna downsize and chicken now. I've already been out here for a while on these girls. So the one gray one in the back I'm leaving alone, that needs to be upgraded. Like the last one. So we are I got a couple of them I need to go and grade. Do some re-augmentation. to their living environment. These girls ready to come out. Alright. And these girls are making extra comb. They're ready to roll into a new home. That's what they're telling me. They're making this extra comb. Let's see what Mama's been giving, what kind of gifts Mama's got me. Alright, we got, man, I have some comb right here. Keep the comb there. We got some brood there. We got some brood here. Let's see if we got larvae and eggs. Alright. We got larvae and eggs. Well, thank God I started with only 2 this year. And there's Miss Queenie. And I need 2 more little girls. Well, I got a chance. Found Queen Mama right here. She's looking in the holes, checking them out. I might be lucky and actually get to see her lay an egg. She keeps looking in them holes. She's doing her job. Got some babies running around here too. She don't seem to be a runner. Good on that. We're good on that. She's doing good. Nice little caramel. These girls, their numbers have come up a little bit since the last time I looked. Let's see where we are with these girls. This is the newest. This was a drone layer, and made some changes. They adopted a queen cell, cleaned out all the drones, cleaned out all the drone cells, they fixed it. This is nectar. I stuck like 7 queen cells in here at one time, so they finally accepted one of them. And she's got some larvae and eggs laid. I don't see her right now. I don't know if I had a drone queen or a worker, laying worker. I'm thinking of the drone queen. And they have just about filled, she just about filled this side up. And done the same on this side. So their numbers are working. Going up. And I guess she's up and on this frame too. Yes, ma'am. She's doing good. And there's live eggs on that side. But I just don't see Miss Queen walking yet. She's hiding somewhere. I don't know where she's hiding. I probably skipped right over. You probably saw her and screaming at me at the screen. There, she's there, she's there, she's there. I didn't see her. Alright, so girls are doing their job on these two. Yeah, she's taking her time, but she's doing, hopefully, I mean, I got a couple rounds of brood to go. Probably 2 more after this one. Well, maybe 1 more after this one. Hopefully enough to keep them through the winter. Now, we'll find out. She's got one looking ready. She's like she's needing to go into another box. And this girl has been a specialty. It's been a little odd. She had nothing for the longest time. I mean, she had a queen, didn't lay. I put other cells in just to have cells in. I don't know if they destroyed the queen cells or not. But eventually it took. And I don't know where they're at exactly, because they were like the last one. Well, the numbers are good. Decent right now. I mean, wouldn't call them superb. I'd call it good. I call it good. They probably need a little more in the way of numbers. I probably could drop some other, shake out some queens, and then I could get some larvae off of drones off of some other frames. Okay, it's not laying here right now, but it's the next frame. The next frame she's got something on. You got some brood on it. They might have a fighting chance.